Welcome to Flyers TV, and I'm delighted to have alongside me today our new signing, Tim Maxwell. We're looking forward to the challenge then.
Absolutely, yeah. I'll step up to the plate. Yeah.
I mean, Maxwell is really calm under pressure. He gets that puck out, all the time. And I think a guy like Maxi tonight shows his professionalism. He comes out, plays a great game. Hands down, great game. Maxi could have been, if we had 15 more guys out there, Maxi still would have been man of the match.
Started my career, well, I guess growing up I was a forward, so I'm offensively minded, and then moving back into defense, it kind of transformed my game that I can play in both ends. You know what I mean? I'll break the puck out, and then I'll be the third man or fourth man in on the rush, and I might get the puck, I might take a shot, or I can jump in on the offense. So there was one player in particular when I was playing forward. It was Joe Sakic, played for Colorado Avalanche for Quebec Nordiques and then Colorado Avalanche for his career, and he was an amazing forward, very skilled, strong, Canadian. And then when I moved back in defense, I started kind of watching how defensemen played, different defensemen, and I'd have to say probably Paul Coffey and Scott Niedermayer after I made the jump to defense.
And I believe you played alongside Mike Hamilton in university days. Was he a factor of you coming here? Was that part of your decision?
Yes, it was. He said good things about Fife, and I guess he is what started everything off. He got the ball rolling, and it was just, and then here we are. So yeah.
I take great pride in wherever I play, but especially here, being the oldest team in the UK. It's a great honor to play for them, and as far as the fans go, they were very welcoming to begin with, and from what I hear, they've grown to love me. So, well, it's great. It helps immensely. Some people don't know, or maybe they don't think about it. But if you just get a goal scored against, and you go down, anybody goes down, takes a shot, and the fans are cheering and they're loud, that really brings up the team, and it helps out quite a bit. But at the same time, if the crowd's silent and it's kind of, you don't know if they're even interested in the game or what. Like I think it's a detriment. It doesn't really help the team when they're not making noise and cheering for their home teams. So, I mean, for example, I don't want to badmouth the Coventry fans, but when we were down there, it was like a morgue. There was no noise whatsoever. It was just, you could hear pins drop. It was crazy. But coming to here, and you can't hear yourself think, and it's great to play in front of. So. Camaraderie with the guys in the room, there's nothing else like it. That's why some of the NHL players play till they're 40, 45, because they just don't want to leave the game. But it's great to see that everybody, there's no real kind of cliques, different players hanging out with other guys. It's the team's a team, and that's what I love to see. So I sit beside Dan Seaman in the room, and we talk a lot. And then probably Tommy Muir. We joke around a lot on and off the ice, and I'd probably say him more so than Seaman, but Dan Seaman and I talk more often because we're beside each other in the dressing room. So.
Can you understand Tommy Muir's accent?
It's getting there, but when he starts mumbling or not enunciating, it's a little harder, but yeah. coming to Scotland, I was very excited. I knew that it was going to be a good fit for me. Everybody's super friendly here, very welcoming. It exceeded my expectations, my first experience here. So it's similar in ways to Canada. I don't know, back home it's rush, 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 you know what I mean? Here there's a lot more laid back atmosphere. I've started saying we a lot more, and brilliant. Started saying brilliant.
That's a Scottish thing.
Well, yeah, we don't, like if you're saying, oh that was great, or good pass, or good shot, people say brilliant pass, or you know what I mean? Yeah, we don't say, I don't know if it's a Scottish thing or if it's from UK, but we don't usually say that back home. So
that's interesting.
It is, yeah.
Brilliant.
Just little things like that. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
Please remain standing for the flag of Scotland.
My family, my father's side is actually originally from Scotland, and they emigrated to Canada back in, I think it was the early 1800s. And it's having Scottish heritage in me. I think it's very interesting, the history that the country's gone through, and being able to see all the old castles and all the ruins. It's very, very special. So. I mean, we were down at the water, down at the beach for probably about half an hour the other day, just wandering around, just looking out at the forest. It's you can hear birds and people are walking their dogs, and the water coming into shore, and it's I don't know, I just find it to be a relaxing place. So.
What do I like about Kirkcaldy? I like that it's right by the water. I enjoy coming down to the water and kind of just going for walks with Jocelyn and getting away. I find it relaxing down by the water. Yeah, and just over there across the water is Edinburgh, and Jocelyn and I frequently go there. I'd say probably twice a week.
Well, my parents actually just came over for 2 weeks, and we took them up to St. Andrews, check out the old course there. We kind of explored the ruins there. Then we went to Stirling to see Stirling Castle and the Wallace Monument, and also we went down to Edinburgh to see, they saw the castle. We see, what else did we see? The Holyrood House, where the Queen stays when she's up here. When I told my wife's, like my parents-in-law, that we were going to Scotland to play, he said, well, be sure to try haggis. I guess that's what I've heard from a lot of people. Scotland's known for haggis and obviously kilts, but
Have you tried haggis?
yes, I have, and I do like it. It's good. Aside from the food, known for Highlands and obviously the ruins and castles, all the history. So.
Have you enjoyed it?
Yes, I have very much so. Yeah.
It must have been a bit of a wrench to leave your family back home just so soon to Christmas. Have you got a wee message for them just now?
Yes, actually, Jocelyn, come on in here. Come on.
She's very shy.
She is. Yeah. Yeah.
Hi Jocelyn, welcome to Kirkcaldy.
Thank you.
I'm married to Jocelyn Maxwell. We've been married for 5 years, and she came with me to Oslo last year, and that was a big jump for her. She'd never moved away from home, and it was kind of, this year she was a little more used to it, but she wasn't. If you know what I mean. It was still a huge move for her to be home for so long and then to have to leave again. But she hasn't looked back. She loves it. She enjoys traveling. She enjoys meeting new people and seeing places. So she's really enjoying it. So. I always put my right skate on first. I just have to do that. I don't know why. I never put my left skate on first.
So what if you put on your left skate?
I gotta take it off and I gotta put my right one on. It's weird, but that's one of them. And then my mouth guard. I have to open the little case that it's in, rinse it, put it back in the case, set it behind me, and I got to do that before I put my helmet on. I don't know. It's weird. I just always do it. Yeah. I don't know if it's somehow I keep my mind focused, or you know what I mean. Well, at the beginning of the game, I'm trying to visualize plays that regularly happen, that are going to happen most often in a game, and I'm going through them in my mind when we're out there before the puck drop. And then once the puck's dropped and I get the first shift in, I don't really visualize anymore. I just basically read and react, just play the game. It's I wouldn't say that my mind's shut off, but it's almost like I just see plays happening or I see something developing and I just react. I don't know, it's almost like I don't have to think about it, it just happens. It's tough to describe, but that's pretty well what's going through my mind. Yeah. I enjoy golf. I like to play tennis. I like to go to the gym. I don't know what else. I enjoy riding bikes, mountain biking. It's a lot of fun. In the summer, if I'm able to, go up the lake and fish or water ski or wakeboard. I used to tube, get pulled around on a tube, but I've thrown shoulders out doing that, so I don't do that anymore. But yeah, anything really just to get outside, get some fresh air. I love the outdoors, so I don't know. Super Bad is pretty good. Anything by Will Ferrell, I like laughing as well, so his movies are always pretty funny. So country, Brad Paisley, Kenny Chesney, Keith Urban. I could name them. Yeah, I could name them off. Nobody will know. But as far as hard rock, we could say Killswitch Engage. Who else? Default, Breaking Benjamin, kind of along those lines. Not so much screaming, but just yeah, it's rock and roll. Yeah. So I think it was James Dean who said, "Live as if you'll die tomorrow, but dream as if you'll live forever." So that's kind of, I don't know. It's always in the back of my mind. Like, don't ever take anything for granted. I think it's a great way, or a great quote to kind of live by. So.